Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. Today I am renovating Pinecrest Apartments number 402 in Evergreen Harbor, and this is going to be an apartment that I feel like sounds very contradictory, which is a apartment for a colorful minimalist. Basically, I've been doing a lot of builds lately that are a little bit more complicated, some really bigger things, and they tend to be very cluttered or specific, and I really wanted to do something that was a little bit more minimal, but I feel like whenever I see minimal builds, minimalist interiors, they tend to be very like white and beige and kind of bland, and while that's sometimes fun to do, I thought it would be interesting to go with a minimalist interior design style but incorporate a little bit more color. So this isn't like super colorful, but it's very selective in the items that I chose, and it's just a bit more colorful. So I really hope you will enjoy this. If you do and you'd like to download it, it will be available on my Sims gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi, and that info will also be in the description down below as well. So just figuring out the floor plan here. Obviously I moved where the bathroom is gonna go. I decided it would be better to have like a clear view between the living room and the kitchen instead of having the bathroom separating them, but that's definitely a way to split up this apartment as well. But I decided I liked it better this way, and I also am in the modern version of these apartments. If you didn't know, with the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack, you can update these apartments using neighborhood action plans or NAPs, and one of them is called modern development, and if you do that, it actually changes the windows and doors of the apartments to be these big orange like modern windows. So that's what I decided to do here, and I'm using the couch and chair from the Desert Luxe kit, which I think looks so pretty. And the coffee table, this coffee table is from Growing Together. I have barely used this at all before, but I thought it was perfect for this space since I am only picking out a couple of decorations here and there. Having something that felt like such a statement piece looked so nice. And the yellow curtains I just thought were really fun as well. So you can kind of see what I meant when I said it's very minimal, but there is some color. So there's some fun color in the rug. It's kind of muted, but the bright yellow curtains I think look really nice. And then we are starting to work on the layout of the kitchen, which is just over here in the front of the build. And I'm using these counters from Island Living, which are a bright orange color. They match the windows really well, which is why I picked them. But I think that's another like fun color to use in this space. And I separated the areas with this bookshelf from Seasons. It has some decor on it, but it's not filled, so it feels sort of minimal in that way. And it just adds some cute decoration to the space without being too over the top. And of course is a really pretty orange tone as well to match the rest of the apartment. But in the kitchen here, I just have a stovetop and fridge and sink, all of your simple things that you would need. I also included a dishwasher in here just because I feel like that's a nice thing to have in your Sims builds. It's something I forget a lot, but I've been trying to remember to add. And then I also added this painting over here with the yellow and the blue colors in it. I think that looks so pretty, and like I said, it's a very simple, minimal painting, but it adds a lot of personality to the space with the color. So I thought it worked quite well, and the plant next to that I also really enjoyed. So yeah, doing that. And then we're getting some stools at the island counter. I opted to have the island instead of a table. It felt like it would be too busy if I had both in this space. You definitely could, but since I was trying to keep this pretty simple, I decided not to. But I did still include my cutting boards in the kitchen because I feel like those can work with any design style. So just putting those over there. We got some soap over the sink, and then I added a couple extra pieces of clutter to this bookcase. Not much. I believe we just get a painting, these books, and a little plant just to fill up that really empty shelf that looks like it shouldn't be empty. So grabbing those things now. I think they look nice. They're some of my favorite items. The book set is from the newest kit, the Book Nook kit, and the other plant is from the Blooming Rooms kit, which is one of my favorites. And then of course this little leaf painting made sense. It matched everything else, and that is from Tiny Living. So yeah, this space is coming together pretty quickly, just rearranging these things so that they fit a little bit better on the shelf. Nudging everything with the Alt key. I like to place things really precisely like that. And then I just got a candle on the table, which I think is really pretty. And honestly, I feel like this build has made me want to use that table more because for some reason I just didn't really like it when I first got it. I think it's because a lot of the versions of it, the glass or resin is blue or like pink. But this version, this swatch has a clear version and I think it looks nice. I really like that table, so I'll probably be using that again sometime soon. I also added another bookcase in here. This one is very full, but it looks so organized, so I thought it was okay. And it fit in the space quite nicely, and that way it would be like a functional item as well. It wasn't just a decorative piece over there, which kind of feels like it defeats the purpose of this idea. So this is the bathroom. It's pretty much the same layout as most of my bathrooms because we did have very limited space here as this is a small apartment. I ended up using our newest shower tub combo, and I paired it with this sink from Dream Home Decorator, which is also one of my favorites. And of course, it has that same orange wood tone that we're using throughout the apartment, so it worked really well in here. And then I just got like some toothpaste and a soap dispenser as well as toilet paper. And this shelf that I love from Tiny Living I thought also looked really nice in here, especially with this orange swatch, which isn't one I use very often, but I thought it looked really, really nice. And then we're just getting some towels and a rug, and that should be it for this bathroom. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. It's really simple like the rest of the apartment. I did swap out the rug here though for this smaller one from the bathroom clutter kit. And then we're moving into our final room, which is the bedroom. Of course, bringing in these yellow curtains again. I think they just look so nice. I forget which pack they're from. We have a couple of different sets of curtains that have the same sort of shape to them. I think these ones are the ones from Eco Lifestyle. I know they have like the same shape and like rings on top as the ones from City Living, but pretty sure these ones are from Eco. And I'm also using a bed from Dream Home Decorator and then trying to figure out which rug to put in this space because I still wanted to have those pops of color that I had throughout the rest of the apartment, but I was really liking this neutral rug. So we're just testing things out and trying to figure it out as we go. I kept in most of the decision process in this video because it was a shorter build, and I thought it would be nice to show that because I know sometimes it looks like things come together just so easily. So let me know how you feel about that. A little bit of a shorter build where I kept almost everything in. Do you prefer that? For my longer builds, I can't really do that because they'd be way too long. But for shorter ones like this, I figured it was nice to show a little bit more of the process. So we have one bedside table, which has a basket of books on it, as well as a lamp. I added another piece of this really pretty artwork from the Dream Home Decorator, a game pack. It brings in those blues and yellows that I really wanted to show off in this room as well that I have in the rest of the apartment, and it really helps to tie in the yellow curtains. I also swapped the side of the bed that the bedside table is on just because I thought it looked a little bit more balanced that way. Here on the other side of the room, I didn't put another curtain over this window just because there isn't one that really fits, but I thought it looked fine to just have the ones I had there. Maybe they're technically wrapped around the corner and you can cover that with the curtain I already have there. But I did get a dresser that matches the bed from Dream Home Decorator and a nice mirror above it and another mirror on the wall. Just plenty of places for your Sims to plan outfits. I think it's nice to have a regular mirror as well as like a floor length one or a full length mirror so you can really see everything anyway. And then I just got like the same clutter I had in the other room of books and a plant, and brought in another one of those chairs into this space. And then we're just getting a painting before we head on into screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this more simple apartment. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thanks for watching and enjoy the screenshots. Bye everyone.